Okay, episode 6,
Yeah.
The Crepes of Wrath. Oh, wow.
It's my bedtime.
Apparently.
It's 9:30.
Wow. Okay, well, we had a good week.
We did.
You know, I'm gonna get up my talking points here.
Okay.
Just so we don't waste people's valuable time.
Yes. I think it's important to have talking points.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Ham and bread and tuna.
That is your shopping list.
That's my grocery list. I'm sorry. Let me try this again.
We can talk about those things.
Talking
We can talk about how you buy the most expensive canned tuna and I buy the least expensive.
Well, you know, it makes me feel a little better knowing that I'm a little better than you when it comes
You're getting your ethically sourced skipjack tuna. And I am thankful for great value tuna.
Pole and string.
Whatever it is.
Ooh, you know, we're not killing dolphins.
That's good.
Yeah, so enjoy your murder tuna.
Well, I eat tuna a lot less than you do.
Well, we went to New York City.
We did.
We left last...
I had tuna while we were in New York.
You know what? Did you?
At the Statue of Liberty, I bought a tuna sandwich.
Did you? Oh, yeah, yes. At the cafeteria
It was very dry, and it was
imagine.
like $12.
Because, you know, the Statue of Liberty cafeteria...
They're known for their tuna.
I mean, it's like...
I was surprised it wasn't better.
I know. But, yeah, New York City, so we had a nice time.
We did. We had fun.
Yeah, we did. We saw some Broadway shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were playing a lot of the big hits, I think, trying to get people to
come back.
And yeah, they were full. They were all full.
Full. Absolutely.
And very affordable. Very affordable.
Well, yeah.
If you don't want to pay your mortgage for a month or something.
Yeah. That wasn't too bad.
Nah, it wasn't too bad.
I mean, we saw Hamilton, and when you and I saw Hamilton in Cincinnati, I think we just paid maybe $20 or $30 less per ticket. We were closer in Cincinnati.
We were in the very last row.
Very last row in the balcony.
But it wasn't bad.
No,
it wasn't bad.
No.
Had a little shelf behind us we could throw our coats.
That's right. We had room behind us to put things.
Yeah, and we saw the wizard, the Wicked.
Just Wicked.
We saw the Wicked.
Just Wicked. We saw Wicked, and we saw that from like the 8th row.
That was a lot closer. Had a lot more leg room too. I enjoyed that.
Uh-huh. We were so close that I could see Elphaba's bodysuit. Did you notice it?
No.
Like her arms weren't painted green. She had on a bodysuit that like came up around her thumb. What I really liked about that show was when the monkeys came out and they were over us, like swinging from a rope.
Like, doing their monkey
just right over us.
Yeah.
I really like that.
It's
when
hard
they
to
first got
see.
their monkey wings.
Because I'm going to the eye doctor. I want to make an appointment next week.
Good.
Because the last time I went was 10 years ago.
Yeah, and you have terrible vision. So you just dealt with it. And then you fussed for 10 years about Audrey. Like, wear your glasses. And you don't even go to the eye doctor.
Wow.
And I'm not going to bring up how you use contacts unless you say it's okay to do.
I'm very efficient. Very efficient. I got one more left.
Wait, okay. So what kind of contacts do you buy? Disposable.
Eyeball.
Disposable, right?
They're like 30 days, I think.
You're supposed to wear them 30 days.
Yeah.
And when you bought them, how many did you buy?
Enough for a year.
Okay. So you bought like 12 sets?
Yes.
Of contacts.
12 sets.
Of 30-day contacts.
Yes.
And how long ago did you buy that?
10 years ago.
And aren't you pretty good friends with an eye doctor?
Yeah, he's a very dear friend.
Uh-huh.
I've never told him that story.
Yeah. I hope he listens to the podcast.
He's not going to. But
I hope he does, and I hope he is appalled.
He would be very appalled.
And I just hope that some sort of fungus or bacteria or something doesn't rot your eyeball out, and then I have to deal with it. I'll just roll over at night, and there'll be some guy with a pussy eyeball sleeping next to me for the rest of my life.
What kind of eyeball?
Pussy.
Okay. Man.
Yeah. So I'm glad you're going to the eye doctor.
So I want to go. Yeah.
You'll probably be able to see like.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
I just thought Elphaba was green. I just thought she was painted green from head to toe. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think it was meant to look that way, but because we were so close, I could see the little thing on her hand.
Yeah. Okay. And we had some good meals this time. as compared to the last time.
Yeah, last time we did not plan well. And it surprised me that we had good meals because we were two very picky eaters.
Yeah, they just watched us have good meals.
Yeah.
And my least favorite restaurant was the one I picked. I mean, it was okay.
What'd you pick? I don't remember.
The steak joint.
Off, yeah.
whatever.
Juniors.
Juniors?
What was it called? It was called Juniors.
Yeah, it was Junior's New York Steakhouse.
What was it called?
It was Uncle Jack.
Uncle Jack. Okay, well, whatever. It's almost like Juniors. I don't know. You know what? What did I get while I was there?
You just got a
salad.
A salad.
A salad was good.
Small, though, for what we paid.
Well, it filled me up.
The Chinatown meal, that was really good.
Yeah, Chinatown was neat.
That was a lot of food.
Well, you kind of over-ordered. But, that's how sometimes,
But it's affordable.
Chinese restaurants here, like you just say, okay, I would like the whatever. And it comes with I want this chicken or whatever. But it comes with so much that's not on the menu. Like it doesn't spell it out exactly what you get. So when you ordered your soup, you didn't know you were getting a bucket of soup.
Yeah, so I thought I got a small soup and I was like, oh man, need handles on this thing. But it was good.
Gotcha.
It's cash only place too, no credit cards. Thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Forks, forget about it.
Forget about it.
See,
I
brought something back with me. All right, yeah. And there, I'll tell you what else in New York, they had a lot of weed.
The whole town. The whole town didn't
Our
smell like
area
it.
did.
Yeah. Central Park. I'm sorry. Where did we stay?
We were off 38.
Yeah, Times Square. Times Square, the subway, all that smelled like weed.
Yeah.
The financial district didn't really smell like weed as much. And then when we were up near the Met, like the Upper West Side and the Upper East Side.
Upper East Side.
Upper East Side.
Mid upper. I don't know. I'm talking like I know.
But anyway, up near Central Park, that did not smell like weed.
No.
But Times Square was everywhere. I mean, and you'd walk by and there'd clearly be somebody smoking it just right there. And is it totally just legal?
Yeah, it's legal.
Okay. I mean, nobody was doing anything about it. And there were dudes with like tables laid out and like, here's gummies and here's like weed candy and all that stuff.
But I don't smoke weed.
That's good.
Anymore. And then also on the subway, first day there.
Oh, we almost ruined the trip.
Maggie was not having it.
Well, it was, I mean, I wasn't scared like, oh no. But I could see why it's rattled the kids.
You want to tell people, or we just going to have this inside conversation?
We were going to get on the subway for the first time. And also before this trip, we had talked about, you can't just carry your phone around and you don't want a bunch of stuff in your pockets because...
Which turned out to make no sense because it was fun.
And everybody had a phone out constantly. But like we just talked about, you don't want to be stupid with your stuff so it doesn't get stolen. And that kind of made Maggie think, oh my gosh, we're going to get mugged and it's going to be scary. We had talked about like on the subway, you don't ride on an empty subway car.
Which we did.
Were we ever on a totally empty one? Oh, anyway. But you just be careful. And so in Maggie's head, she was just like, oh my gosh, they're going to get us.
See, the media poisoned our mind.
No. I mean, I still agree with all that stuff. I mean, I'm sure some of the subway stations are super creepy. And this first one we went to was a little bit of a not nice one, but it was at the Port Authority bus terminal. Yeah, it's kind of
tucked away in the middle of nowhere, the Port Authority bus terminal.
Stop. Maybe there's like the Greyhound station and all that, so it's not like
there were a lot of buses.
An affluent area. Anyway. Yeah, we fit in with the affluent subway riders. I mean, everybody pays $2.75. But anyway, we had to get our cards and put the money on the card. And by the card machine, around a little corner, there was this woman having an argument with a man.
Argument makes it seem like, sir, I'm upset at you.
No, it was like a screaming and cussing and kicking argument. Okay, they had suitcases. They were mad at each other. She had her hands on him. And then there was a security guard.
Not
Two
a cop,
security guards.
not
I
a
thought it was a
cop.
police officer, but it wasn't. Two like
They were changing
subway
money out of the
security
subway
guys.
things.
Right. So they work for the subway. And one of them is yelling at her to like cut it out, and the other one's completely ignoring him and changing out the money.
Mm-hmm.
And she like loses her mind. She slaps the guy, kicks the
him
guy.
so hard upside his head, like it echoed.
But while this is happening, and as it's escalating, Chuck like goes within 5 feet of them to get to the machine to get the tickets.
I needed my ticket.
Right, and then Maggie followed right in behind him, but it's kind of like an area you couldn't get out of because it was kind of like around that corner from a ramp. And I stopped Eli so he wouldn't go past it because this is right as she kicked that man. And they didn't notice us. I mean, they didn't have their eyes on us at all. But, you know, she could have turned around and be like, what are you looking at? And then, like, started kicking all of us, I guess. But Eli and I went back up the ramp and kind of out of the way. And Maggie is just, like, with you at the machine, stuck over there while this woman's screaming. Mm-hmm. And then the guy that works at the subway is screaming at the other guy that worked at the subway. And it was just a lot of screaming. There was a kick and a slap. And then it went away.
A few MFers thrown out.
Yeah, I mean, there's cussing and screaming, but like it wasn't the craziest thing I've ever seen.
No, of course not.
But Maggie
was within an hour and a half of being in New York City.
Yes, and Maggie was like, "I'm ready to go home."
She was upset.
She didn't want. She started crying silently, like she wanted to hold my hand. When we got into Times Square, she wouldn't smile. I mean, she was just like, I don't like it here. I don't like it here. But then...
That was the worst thing that happened.
Yeah. Within 6 hours, she was like, I love New York. I'm having so much
Nothing
fun
even
in
came
New York."
close to that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But yeah, that freaked her out real quick. It probably freaked out Eli too, but he didn't say anything.
Yeah. I got a haircut.
You did?
So those that are watching this, you can see the haircut. I decided to go with the number 1 shave.
Yeah, why have you decided to go with shorter hair?
Because I'm losing so much hair, right? You know, in my head.
In your head area?
And I look like Sipowicz from NYPD Blue if I let it grow out a little bit, you know.
Or like meathead?
Yeah, just like Meathead.
That's what my dad looked like.
Yeah. I look like Rob Reiner. Well, we got more pictures of the new grandbaby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, the leading name...
Are they wanting this to be known?
Is not going to be told today.
Oh.
Because of that look you just gave me.
Oh, I don't know. I mean...
No, you're probably right. Yeah, I better not throw that out there. So what if they change it and then, you know...
Well, and there's also some people don't want to say the name because they know people will have opinions and they don't want to hear somebody's like, oh, that's a dumb one.
Why would you care what anybody thought what you named your own kid?
Because some people care. It gets in their head.
It's unfortunate. Mm-hmm. People suck.
Yeah.
We had bagels all over New York City.
Oh, so many bagels. Did Eli didn't eat a bagel though, did he?
No, he got a
muffin.
A couple muffins maybe.
Yeah, Maggie saw rainbow bagels that she wanted, and we found the place that had them. And it looked like the line was 1 million people long, but it wasn't.
They were just piled in there.
Yeah,
it was raining.
It was raining. There were a bunch of people sitting around eating and a bunch of people waiting for theirs to be cooked or whatever.
But we got in and out fairly quick.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, I carried my bagel with strawberry cream cheese around in my purse for like 6-8 hours and then ate it. And it was good. Mm-hmm. It was good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I ate it at the airport or on the airplane.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Half of it. I ate one half of it walking through New York and the other half on the airplane. I wore my mask a lot though.
I didn't.
Yeah, I know. But whatever.
Whatever.
I enjoyed wearing it, especially once I had the cold. I think it was allergies because it went away in 2 days, and a cold I think would hang around longer than that. But I wore my mask then for sure because I thought I don't want to. I was sneezing like every 5 seconds.
I know.
All in my mask.
I know. And for those that don't know, I don't know. This is unique in my experience. Is that the putridity? Is that a word? The putrid.
This is really mean.
The putrid.
I know where you're going. This
smell
is mean.
when you have a big sneeze. It's like
That's mean.
It's like if you were to spit in a cup every day for like a week, And then set that cup by the radiator for 5 or 6 more days.
Radiator. Okay.
Yeah. Or the heat vent or the fireplace. Mm-hmm. And then spill it on the carpet after that. And then maybe a day later, that smell of the carpet, that's kind of what it smells like when you sneeze. But it's not all bad. It's not bad.
No, it's
not bad.
It's gross. Like he has been very honest that my sneezes are disgusting. And like I'll sneeze in the car and you like within seconds are like, oh my God. I'll sneeze in this room and within seconds you're like, oh. Yeah. I guess that's what my sinuses are like.
Yeah, stinky head.
Mm-hmm. I told my doctor, I was like, are sneezes supposed to smell like this? Do I just have like this chronic sinus infection? And he wrote it down.
Oh, he wrote it down.
He wrote it down.
Well,
and so now it's in
solved.
like my medical records.
Good.
Yeah. He told me to take Flonase.
All right.
So I did. I've been taking Flonase.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm so sorry that my sneezes are stinky.
Well, as long as you apologize, that's much
Yeah.
better.
Everything that Chuck does smells really, really good. So
Yeah, I made some more cold brew, like a normal amount this time. And I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna look. I can't remember which coffee that is in there.
you don't like it?
No.
I'm sorry.
No. It is not Aaron's coffee.
Maybe it's your new container.
No, I use the same containers for that and everything.
Mm.
It's that big 5-pound bag of beans I got.
Well, you're going to be using them a while.
No, they're almost gone.
Where'd you get it? Walmart?
Yeah.
Mm.
It was like $12 for 5 pounds.
I'm surprised that's not the best coffee you've ever had.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
Is it?
That was our week. We go back to work on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully maybe we'll win the lottery between now and then. Do we play at the lottery?
At Christmas, I buy some scratch offs
Yeah. So
for the kids,
yeah.
and we've won like $11. But no, we probably have to go to work. Yeah,
That's unfortunate. Okay.
Yeah. I've only got a few more weeks till school's out anyway. So
Okay. Well, I only got a few more weeks until I keep going to work.
yeah. Well, is that all you had to talk about?
I mean, we're trying to keep this thing in 10 minutes, and we're
Still, well,
we're pushing 30 minutes.
this is a lot of fluff. Okay. Yeah.
It's all fluff.
Okay.
What?
I feel like it's generally very important.
What about the geopolitical environment we're in here in Boyle County right now?
I can give some opinions.
We're not doing that. That's not what we do. It's not what we do here. It's not what we do on the Tail of Trash podcast.
I'm looking to alienate some listeners.
I think people pretty much know where we stand. I think you can ask anybody, and they would be like, "Oh yeah, they're this way." Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're this way. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
SMRT.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we do have local elections coming up, primary. So get ready for that. Okay, thank you all for listening. This is episode 6, and the 30 to 40 of you that listen regularly.
We appreciate
thank
you. Tell your friends to listen as well. Because if the podcast takes off, this could be work. This could be our job.
It could. It could.
We could compete with like Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Mm-hmm. And stuff you should know.
Yeah. It's podcasts, like
Nobody else is doing podcasts. So
I mean, it's like an untapped market.
Yeah.
It's completely empty.
Not saturated.
I think I'll change the venue again next time.
You don't like this?
No.
Ooh, let's do it from our bed like John Lennon and Yoko Ono.
Just kind of lay in the bed.
Like with the microphones above it.
Well, I got these little other mics we can pin on ourselves and just kind of
I don't want to lay in the bed.
Or we could walk outside and do it. We could do whatever.
We could do it walking at the park.
Are you saying that word out loud?
Oh, nobody even listened. Yeah. They know.
Good Lord, woman.
Sorry.
You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
Oh. Or anywhere you can find
your podcast. Except for iHeart. Maybe we're not on there.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. But and then YouTube for the video feed.
Yeah. And if you, subscribe to us,
you'll get a free glass of cold brew.
Oh, yeah. Come on over and get you some. But, on Apple Podcasts, it would help if you rate us. Give us 5 stars.
Oh, are we doing that?
Well, yeah, why not?
Smash that like button.
Give us 5 stars so other people can find us and they'll be like, I want to listen to these random people talk. And then I decided I don't like it. Or I love it.
Okay. You guys have a good one.
Okay,
Goodbye.
bye.